Max.
Yeah, well, it's been the right height for every other show. Yeah, we'll stick a box underneath the bottom chair then. All right. Left. Oh my God, it's already started. Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome once again to my show. I don't think they can see me. We'll put another box under the bottom chair, you moron. Hi, everybody. And what a show we've got lined up for you tonight. We've got everything. Holy shit!
Oh, yeah, I know. If it wasn't a waste of bullets, I'd put them all up against the wall and shoot them. That'd teach them a lesson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got such a full and fun-packed show for you tonight with so much going on. We'll just have to cut something out. I don't know. Maybe this. Oh, boy. I hope we don't... Oh, dear. I hate to do it, but this might have to go. Oh, gee. Oh, wow. Gosh, I just won't sleep tonight if we have to lose this. Who does... Oh, no, I've been talking about it so long, we might have to lose...
What are you asking me now?
Lose all of them. I hope not. I really do. Yes, I do, Nobby.
What a good place to be. Don't believe that. To speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe that. Oh no. Cause it's never really happened to me. No, it's another night up with a bus. Following in footsteps overgrown by mass and he serves me. Good women go on trees. And if you catch them right, they will land upon the knees. Where they open all the wallets and they close all the minds and they love to buy you all a drink. And if we ask all the questions and you take all your clothes up and back to the kitchen sink. What a good place to be. Don't believe that. Speak a different language and it's never really happened to me. Don't believe that. Oh no. Cause it's never really happened to me. No.
Let me play you something good. I mean really good. I don't mean mediocre. I don't mean damn good. I mean really, really damn good. Let me play you my favorite album and take you on a journey. A journey through woodlands and hills. And let's listen to... Yes, some bird song. This is my Top of the Pops. Oh, yes. Isn't she beautiful? Beautiful. Do it more. Oh. Listen, any second now. Oh, wonderful. She's giving it all out there. Oh, you're playing with me, teasing me. God. Hey, what? What the hell? Who did that? What's going on? What do you mean they won't get it? Of course they won't. How can they get it? It's a bootleg.
When the bomb drops, it's going to create an eensy tiny bit of noise. Am I right? Okay. Let's protect those eardrums with a slice here, like so. And another slice over there, like that. Now, simply take the inside of a piece of bread, ball it up really tiny like this. One up this nostril, like so. And one up the other nostril, like that. You're probably thinking to yourselves, hey, this guy has just gone over the barriers of good taste. And that's fair enough, but when the bomb explodes, you're going to have a choice to make. You can either breathe strontium-90 or you can look trendy. Okay, so let's protect those retinas with a slice here like so, and another slice over there like that. Well, now I think you'll agree we're ready for just about anything.
Yeah. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down.
Get down! Get down! Get down! Oh my God! Get down!
Air. Clean as a surgeon's knife.
A place where the sharp scent of pine cuts through the thickest of colds.
Yep.
Yep, I'm in Scandinavia, a continent with that unmistakable smell of the perfume
Tablet.
under a toilet seat. Yep, Scandinavia, with its night sky lit by that strange, incessant flickering phenomenon of the northern hemisphere known as the Volvo headlamp,
But these are strange lands.
wreathed in myth.
And legend.
They say that on a still night, when the moon is full, a lucky traveler may see Bjorn Borg's eyes pass above his nose on their nocturnal migration to the opposite side of his face.
A land of ever-changing scenery. From the lakes and forests of Norway
To the lakes and forests of Sweden. And it has a silence, broken only by the far-off wailing of an inconsolable ABBA fan,
and the occasional soft, distant
crump of an exploding Russian power station.
Tell me, lawyer, what to do. I think I'm falling in love with you. Prevent me from the way I feel. Won't you give me some advice? I know the bright light. I'm sure that we can make a deal.
I'm now about to demonstrate a most interesting device. The truth tester. Each of the following films should last 10 minutes, unless, that is, the truth tester detects any dishonest statement, in which case it will simply cut the film off and move on to the next one. So, check your watches and let's see if any of these films can run for the full 10 minutes of truth. Here goes.
Huta Scooter Flute. Muta Luta Flute.
Yes, Scandinavia is a place with a language problem,
Only surpassed by its drink problem.
And why? Because without drink, they cannot understand each other. And drink is a problem the Finns are fighting by banning cars and insisting everyone travels cross-country on skis. This makes reading the paper on the way to work a bit tricky, but guarantees at least 26 gold medals at the Winter Olympics.
Sex.
Yeah. In the end, you can't deny that the Scandinavians have given the world sex.
Which isn't surprising.
With a night that lasts 6 months, there's a limit to the amount of hot chocolate they can drink. But Scandinavia really was the first place to open its door to sex and
Invited in as a welcome guest.
they made it feel at home. They let it put its feet up, its knees up, its legs up.
Sex in Scandinavia is like jogging in the rest of the world. It's good for you. It makes you feel better.
Better, and if you see someone else doing it, you feel if you had the time, you'd join them too. If you're like me, all you need is a can of yogurt, a willing partner, and a few birch twigs.
Thank you, Agneta.
On a chip-big female, on a chip-big female, it's injustice. Island Grace, Georgia
Nighthawks,
Flesh and blood.
Lady Hawk, Blade Runner. What do they all have in common?
Yes, a man.
After my own sense of drama, Mr. Rutger Hauer. Hi, Rut. Welcome to my show. Are you feeling comfortable?
Yeah, very.
Are you sure you wouldn't like a bigger chair?
It's like a little nest.
You have played some pretty extreme parts, big fella, haven't you? Which was your favorite?
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner?
It was kind of like your character.
In what sense of the word? My character? You mean my personality?
Yeah, your soul.
I haven't got feet. How can I have a soul?
That's the problem.
In what sense of the word?
It's artificial.
You mean your character was artificial?
No, the soul is artificial.
I had no idea we'd be getting onto this existential stuff so soon.
No, well, we can wait. We can wait. Yeah, it's. I have a lot of energy, and I was pretty restless. And
Restless?
Restless, I guess. I wanted to find things out for myself. I took a long way.
You know, you come over to me as a bit of an action man, and all this climbing, jumping up and down, that kind of thing. Exactly like me.
And I think you are a man after my own.
Crampons. Do you still like to push yourself physically?
I'm a physical person, I guess. And, I mean, any character that I get, what I tend to do is cut most of my lines, or most of them.
You cut most of your own lines?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's a sort of strong silent type, no lines?
No, because I think the film has to do the talking, basically, and not me, especially. If it's boring, I'd rather forget about it and let the film do it.
Okay. I've asked a lot of stars this.
Sting said no.
Boy George said it's for old men.
Michael Caine called it a waste of a day.
Tracy Ullman said it got on her tits.
So?
Yeah.
Golf. You love it, right?
Yeah, I don't play. I don't play yet. I've walked on a couple of golf courses, and I'm learning.
That constitutes playing, Rut? Walking on a couple of courses? I suppose looking at a bag constitutes getting a hole-in-one.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? No.
Do you enjoy golf?
Yeah, I do. There's a golf track right behind my house, and that's why I took it up. But
What, walking on golf courses?
yeah, with no, I
guess
haven't.
that's the next
I
best
haven't
thing.
passed my test yet. In America, I guess they allow you easily on a golf track. But in Holland, it's strict, and you got to do a lot of homework and a lot of practice. And I only live in the house for 2 weeks, so I have.
Do you
some
have a set of
time.
golf clubs?
Yeah, half a set. Yeah.
Half a set?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as short enough to have half a set.
Well, I'd like to play a little better before I really get serious, but it's very nice. But we walk, and it's very enjoyable. There's some deer out there, and early in the morning, it's really beautiful.
Birdies,
Eagles?
Yeah.
golfing
Owls.
nature jokes. Owls?
White owls.
Is that
yeah.
4 under par, an owl?
I have no other model but myself to play. I'm a man from birth. You won't turn me away. When I'm with you, why do I feel this way? You drive me wild, and we mix the dark passion. I can't believe we're man. I'm tired of self-culture. I can't believe we're man. I'm tired of self-culture.
I'm going to ask you a personal health kind of,
Doctorish.
sort of bedside manner kind of question.
Are you colorblind?
Absolutely, yeah.
So you see things in different colors from everyone else.
Yeah, I guess so.
What color am I? No racist jokes.
green, pink lines?
Now, I kind of see myself surrounded
By a golden...
by
So, if you are colorblind, you obviously have a problem choosing clothes.
I'm sorry.
I know I come over as cutting, but
Inside, I'm
actually a softie. You seem like that. Great big guy, soft on the inside. Is that you?
Yeah, like a clam.
Do you ever really lose your temper?
No, not really. Unless if somebody hits a dog in the street, I get pretty angry. Animals, you know, don't have a... They can't help anything.
can't fight back.
Yeah. Well, they can, but...
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what teeth are for.
Okay, I'm dying.
Dying to ask you about the film Blade Runner, your most famous film. Why do you think it was so good?
I think basically because of the design in everything, in the music, I mean, everything on that film was designed, except, let's say, the hearts of the characters. But all the rest, it was all artificial. There was a very solid thought process that Ridley had. It seemed to fit. The world seemed to be real. Because when you go to L.A., you see it's already there, and it's not as well designed. So I didn't really understand why people didn't connect right away with it. Maybe because it's too close. I don't know. But I thought the music was one of the best things.
You know, I think it was a lot like the Max Headroom film.
No.
By the way, Rut, the exit door from the studio is on the left. It's the blue one. What can I say, Root Beer? You have been a gentleman, and I would like to thank you for being such a great guest, and certainly my biggest, ladies and gentlemen, Root Beer Hauer.
Thanks.
Goddess of the night, am I wrong or am I right? It is the rhythm of your heart tearing you apart. You can watch me as I slip, watch me as I slide, but the rhythm of my heart makes me want to hide.
A lot of children are watching my show along with their parents, but I know there's some kids who are sitting there watching on their own. Maybe mom and dad have gone out or they're in another room, so here's a word for you. Don't do that. You seen Max lately? No, I haven't. Say, isn't that him down there? Right. Boy, he looks really down. Man, I wonder what's gone wrong. Listen, I think he's gonna sing about it. Mary Lou, she was my baby. She was due in on flight 280 for us to get wed, and I thought everything was just right. That's all right. As I loaded my dog on the back of my motorbike. Chip was my dog since I was a lad, about the only friend that I'd ever had, till sweet Mary Lou walked into my life. His life, and I just couldn't wait to make sweet Mary Lou my wife. The good Lord, he dealt the whole back to me. Sure did. But sometimes I guess he throws in a joker. Well, everything sounds okay. Yeah, so what's the problem? Listen, well, maybe you'll tell us. Decided to stop off on the way to the airport. See Mom and Dad, it was no 8th board. The radio, it said bad weather over Arkansas. Arkansas. And flight 280 was delayed an hour or more. Bad news? Who knows? I reached Mom and Dad's, but I don't know what I did. Somehow my bike went into a skid. Or chip flew off, and the last thing I heard was a whine. A whine. Then he was hit by the Chevy, following close behind. Well, the good Lord, he dealt the whole pack to me. But sometimes I guess he throws in a joker for free. Sounds bad. Yeah, it's terrible. I want to know what happened next. Yeah, me too. My daddy ran out, left Mom inside. Then he just knelt on the road and cried. He couldn't believe that I lost my lifelong friend, a good friend. And I guess he didn't hear that truck come and ram the band. So fast it seemed like a dream. Then suddenly I heard my mama scream, 'cause Dad had left his pipe alive on the porch. Oh no. Mom was trapped inside and the house was just a blazing torch. Well, the good Lord, he dealt the whole pack to me. Oh, that's God for you. But sometimes I guess he throws in a joker for free. No charge. Because then I knew my mama had gone. I kind of just stood there thinking how almost everything had gone wrong. Suddenly I heard the radio by the door saying Flight 280 had crashed over Arkansas. When I get to heaven and I just can't wait, 'cause I know that there waiting at the gate will be all the things that I have loved or liked. A little bit of my dog and my daddy too. My mama and my dear sweet Mary Lou. And I hope they'll remember to bring my motor by.